Hello, happy Thursday. It is Thursday, right? Okay, so happy Thursday. Love doing a little just a change up right now. I did want to go ahead and just announce. So next Tuesday, the company is starting a monthly State of Lavelle. It's going to be supposedly it's going to be every second Tuesday of the month moving forward. They're trying to kind of stay in a schedule. So because of that, our every second Tuesday Zoom will not be happening. We will say, hey, go get on the corporate State of Lavelle instead. And then we're going to do random pop ups like this and just do different trainings. Today, we're talking about utilizing all these credits y'all are earning. Holy bonkers. And then I think Siobhan and I talked about, and I said we could do it with her team, but we may do one of these talking waiting room. Also, I know some people talked about how do I do boards forms? How do I do Canva? How do I do Google Sheets? We will do just random little things. Today, we are going to talk about credits, but I wanted to, and y'all, Katie, Siobhan, one of y'all, I need y'all to, or anybody, I'm going to share my screen and I need y'all to tell me if it's the right screen. Something that I hear a lot, and I've done trainings on it. I've done video recordings and uploaded on YouTube utilizing our website. I feel like our website is a tool that gets underutilized. So we have a ton of pretty graphics and all the things that are floating around. And if somebody says, "Oh, tell me about Biotic," or "Tell me about this," and they send these graphics that have been made, but I will tell y'all, forever I will die on this hill utilizing our website and the links direct to each product is such a great tool. One, the company puts all the info about the product there, and on most of the pages, there's a video at the bottom by the company. But also, because here's what happens if they ask you, if somebody says, hey, so tell me about something you have pre and probiotics, and you just send them a graphic about biotic, all they've learned about is biotic, and maybe they order one product. That's great. It's better than nothing. However, if you send them the website, they will get curious. I tell you, 90+% of the time, they're going to click around. You're going to send them the link to Biotic, and then they're going to just start clicking around and they're going to see, oh, I didn't know you had skincare. Oh, I didn't know you had energy drinks. Or, oh, I didn't know you had this. And it opens up so much conversation. So drop in the chat below if you know how to do that to send direct product links, or if this is complete news to you and you're like, whoa, what is she talking about? I want to see it. I want to hear it in the chat. I feel out of breath, y'all. I'm talking really fast. News. Okay. Love the links. I do because of you. I try, y'all. I try to get the word out. Okay, that's great. I knew we could, but didn't know how. Don't know how. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I need y'all's help because the other day, my little share screen was a bust. I'm going to, oh, well, oh, here. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Y'all tell me if you can see somebody unmute because I can't see chat when I'm sharing my screen. Tell me what you see on the screen.
Your website.
Yay! Okay. Thanks, Jesse. Were you on the Zoom the other day when it messed up?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. So
And I was
embarrassed.
a little confused. I couldn't find it, but it was okay. I was listening still.
Okay. So this is your website, lavelle.com. Okay. Cool Hair Chick is my username. I was hairdresser for 20 years. That's just my thing. Um, your username.lavelle.com. So here is easy way. You're going to go shop, browse all products. And let's say, okay, somebody wants to know, do you have an NAD supplement? All right, Revive. Or somebody says, hey, I saw you posting about Revive. Tell me about it. So you're going to go, here's the Revive page. You are going to copy paste this. Okay. Tells you how to get there. All right. Copy paste. And you're going to send that to them. But let me show you why. So it tells you super simple information about it. And then when you scroll down here, there's even a video. So I tell people on all of our products, so even for Xera or my GLP, especially my GLP, y'all, if you're not using this and the Xera, if you're not using these lander pages, oh my goodness, the launch video is there. More reviews about my GLP is there. The science behind it is down below. Right here. Watch that video or full presentation. Also, more information. I mean, I just think this is marketing genius, and we do not have to go and recreate the wheel. And like I said, and here's, okay, shop by goal. Now on the phone, it does pop up. It pops this up right here. When you hit shop by goal, it looks like this. That pops up straight away, and you can click any one of those. So like if somebody's like, I need a little more help with sleep, or whatever, then you can send them one of the links to one of these to sleep or to rest. So anyway, any questions about that? I'm going to unshare now. I can see chats now. Any questions? Everybody got that? How to utilize it? Perfect. Katie, let's talk credits and how to use them, how to utilize them. Tell us what you and your team are doing as a compilation with the credits.
Can you hear me?
I can. Hi, how are you?
I had my camera off because I was eating. My mom showed up and I didn't have time to eat. I'm like, take the kids, go to the park, bye.
That's okay, by the way. I think I accidentally took 4 capsules today.
Oh, I want to be on your level. So I can only speak for myself, but with the credit match that we had last month for like all the VIPs, I am literally up to my eyeballs in credits. And so I'm not keeping them for myself. Okay, you guys, give your credits away. You can turn credits into more volume than if you just kept those credits for yourself, right? So I did some math. And let's say, for example, you have 300 credits. Now, instead of transferring those $300 in credits to a spouse account or your mom or whoever and placing that order for a free $300 order, let's say you gave 12 people $25 off. You turned that $300 order, that 300 QV order, into 1,800 in volume. Okay, that's halfway to 4K. So I always have lived by the motto that we get credits because of our customers, and we need to make more credits by giving back to our customers, right? So I give all of my customers credits, and it varies, you guys too. Like, I don't just offer credits right away. We do know that when less dollars are spent, less dollars are made. Obviously, for the VIPs, like, it's a different story because your bonus is going to be more than what the commission would have been. So, like, I get it when you're giving more credits for the VIPs, but let's pretend that they're gone because they're not always going to be here forever. The less dollar spent, the less dollar that's made. So if Haley comes to me, I'm going to call Haley up because she's on here. And Haley comes to me and she says, I want to try the GLP. I'm not going to immediately go, well, I'll give you $100 off or $150 off. I'm going to tell her it's $225 because there are people in this world, believe it or not, who will go, oh, okay, and who will order, right? But if you're immediately discounting the product, number one, you're giving yourself a cut in commissions when you're throwing credits at people, which I'm not saying is bad. Again, for the VIPs, get scrappy. Do what you got to do. But I will always give the price first. And then if they go, oh, I don't know, I got to think about it, or it seems a little steep for me, that's when I will incentivize with my credits. That's when I will bring them down. I'll ask what's within their budget. Would you be able to do 180? Like I have some extra credits, I can help you, and I'll kind of get them down that way. But I don't ever start with it, because not only that, but I want them to be on this long term, right? Like I'll share people's results. I shared results yesterday from a girl on Courtney Glazer's team, and it was 15 months between her photos, okay? 15 months. And so I want people to be coming back over and over and over again, month after month after month, to reorder their products from me. And maybe you're in a spot right now where, sure, you can give somebody a free order, but what if you can't give them a free order next month? And now they're not ordering because their last order was only the cost of tax and shipping, and now they don't want to spend the $200 on it, you know? So I will always, always tell them the price first and then go from there. I'm not saying don't work with people. Obviously, work with people. But I don't just assume everybody wants credits, because I've had people order the GLP system, the full $225, and they go, damn, that's actually not that bad. And I'm like, I know. So they get out of their pockets. Just get out of their pockets. But definitely incentivize with credits if you have to or if you're able. Something that I am doing every single day, I go into our team chats. I'm in a lot of different team chats. And I'll pick a random number, like 3 people, 5 people, 7 people, whatever. And I'm like, okay, the next 5 people or the next 5 customers that are a CAB qualifying customer order, I want my girls to be hitting their CAB, okay? Balance is great, okay? Gummies are great, but let's get those CAB orders. Let's get those CAB orders. So I'm like, the next 5 customer orders in this chat that's a CAB qualifying order, I'm going to give them $50 off. And so I have girls that are like racing for these spots. Maybe they didn't get one the day before. They're like, I'm getting one today. So they're racing for these spots. And it encourages everybody to follow up. It encourages us to share more. They can stack with their own credits. If they have their own credits, that's fine. Customer credit stacking is something that I do a lot of. I know Amber probably helps a lot as well. And then I'm also getting creative. And so I feel like it's the same with like sample packs, right? If you just show up every day in this sample pack, sample pack, sample pack, sample pack, eventually it's like everybody knows you have sample packs. But when you start calling them trial packs or goodie bags or like for March, like we had a girl on our team in March, it was like some lucky luck of the something or whatever. Like just she renamed it, she rebranded it, but it was the same sample pack, right? Or she would get like the assorted packs and she would make little mini bags and rename them according to that holiday or that season, or like, you know, spring into a healthier you, whatever it is, like rename it. And she would sell a ton of these bags. And so I'm finding different ways to get creative to get orders in the system. I'm doing surprise freebies for my customers. So I personally manage 95% of my customers' accounts. I could navigate our cloud and our website with my eyeballs closed, okay? Amber's smiling because she can too. Like once you do it, it's second nature. And so I'll tell people, you know, if you place an order and your order is $150, you're going to get a surprise free full plus line product in your order. And so I'm managing their stuff for them, and I'll throw in Balance, multivitamin gummies, sleep gummies, you know, maybe one of the skincare bottles, something. They're getting a free full-size order or a free full-size product. So I'll do that. I've done stackable rewards. So I've told my customers, hey, if you spend $100, you're going to get free shipping. Because I don't want to like ever make the people who are ordering smaller things feel like they can't also get a sale. So $100 free shipping, but if you spend $150, I'm going to give you $25 off plus free shipping. And if you spend $200, I'm going to give you $50 off plus free shipping, right? And this, now we have the $25 credit for the new customers. So I would say instead of the $50, I would say $75 off if you spend $200. The company does that a lot, you guys. Like whenever they launch promos, if you've noticed, they'll be like, oh, spend $200, get this. Spend $400, get this, this, and this. Same thing I'm doing with my credits, okay? So I'm doing those stackable credits. I have messaged my free customer accounts. I'm really big on going through my cloud office. It's a tool. It's a resource. If you're not using it, you're doing a disservice to yourself and to your business. But I'll go through and I've messaged my free accounts and I said, hey, I'm doing a private credit drop. I pulled your name and I wanted to offer you X amount of credits towards an order if you were still interested in thriving with me. that makes them feel special, okay? This is a business where people want to know you're thinking about them, that you care. They're like, oh my gosh, like she chose. Have you ever won a giveaway? Like on our, I know Christina's on here. Hi, girl. Like whenever I post a winner or something, and it's someone's name, 9 times out of 10, they're like, oh my gosh, I actually won. Like, oh my gosh, like you actually picked me. People feel that way when you message them and say, hey, I've got a private credit drop and I wanted to hook you up with some credits. Okay. I wanted to hook you up. I've actually read somewhere, I don't remember where, but if you tell people you're hooking them up, and it's something like psychologically, like it actually makes them more enticed to like trust you, like you're hooking them up. Don't quote me on that. I might be making that up, but I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. And then I'm also doing for referring customers. Obviously, customers can drive for free the same way we can. And so I'm telling them, not only are you going to get credits for your first referral, not only are you going to get free products, for your order when you refer 2 customers, but I'm going to take it a step further and give you $25 for every referral that you send through your link. And so now they're able to rack up credits, right? If somebody only refers, let's say they're on the basic Thrive experience, the classic experience, and they refer 2 others to their classic experience, they're only going to get $160 in credits. I don't like saying only because that's a lot of credits, but they're going to get just enough for their experience. And I'm like, listen, this is a good way to accumulate extra credits, stack extra credits. If there's plus fund things that you want to try, maybe you want to upgrade to the GLP or try the Elite. This is going to be a good way to get your entire order covered with credits just by referring people. So I'm making sure that they're incentivized with that. And then that's all I had.
Okay, I love it. I'm learning some things. There's some things I've said, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I haven't done it yet. And then adding some things that you said. I love the private credit drop. I love that idea because how often do we feel like we don't know what we're saying to free accounts? Like we're constantly sending updates or whatever. And so changing that up, I think is
I'll
such
let
a
you know.
good idea. Hello?
Come on.
Oh,
What happened?
is that Shannon?
Oh, was it really? Oh,
Katie, who is
are you
that?
guys good back there?
That's Kayla, WWJDZ. Girl, mute yourself.
If not, I'll mute her. Oh,
There
there
we
she
go.
is.
I got
Okay. I was like, Katie, that's one of your team. I know the picture.
Yeah, it wasn't
Okay.
one of mine.
Whatever. It happens to the best of us.
We love
Okay.
everybody.
Siobhan, are you where you can unmute and talk about the challenges and things you're doing within your team and how y'all are utilizing the credits?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm doing a lot of the similar things that Katie's doing. A couple things I can add is I've told you guys before, I live in my customer retention report. So something I've been doing for people who have not ordered in a while is messaging them and telling them that they won the golden ticket drawing, and that I threw a bunch of my customers who haven't ordered in the last 6 months into a drawing, and they won the golden ticket, and giving them $100 off of 150 if they wanted to get back started. So that's something I've been doing. And also, like, we did the little pick the egg thing that Amber did, which got a lot of people on my team, new customers, and reaching out, obviously pick and choose how you're reaching out to those people, whether they're a current customer, a new customer, whatnot, but also calling it like the golden egg. You were the winner of the golden egg, which was $75 off or free shipping and $25 off, whatever you want to offer them. That's, the bigger prize. I've been doing credit matches randomly for my team. So every new customer that they bring in, I'm going to match what the company is already giving them. So companies give them 25. I'm going to throw another 25 on their order. I'm doing also for my VIPers, for my new promoters coming in, I'm helping them start their business if they order a pack, promoter pack to help me get to Cancun, and to get that 50% QV boost. I am throwing $200 in credits into their account to help them get started and help them run after their VIP bonuses. If they're not coming in with a promoter pack, they're just coming in with like, a 30-day pack with a discount. I'm throwing them 100 still, but still that's 4 or 5 orders with the company's discount that they can get $50 off, and earn those quick, fast start bonuses. I've been doing random drawings and team challenges. Some of the team challenges I've done I'm trying to think of what I do. I do like income producing challenges for my team, things that help them get to the sale, like 7 days of reels, they go into a drawing for $100 in credits. If you're working on building a team or you don't have a team yet, I guess, I don't know, offering those free promoters that you have in your cloud office, something to get them to make a post would be a good idea. Things like that. Really utilizing your back office and seeing how you can also get people to come back, but also incentivize your team to go hit their VIP bonuses, which is going to help you, do the same. So I don't know what else I got.
You do a lot. I know you and Katie both do. Y'all do a lot of team challenges, a lot of credit stacking, just a lot of putting back into your team. And so like another thing I was talking about with Katie, so right now, this is a good time. Like we're spring, we're coming into summer. Like Jason Camper said, do not take the summer off. Like, are you planning in-person events? I know Katie has a huge team picnic family thing they do. But are you utilizing Xterra? Are you doing mini demos? Like tell people, hey, I need somebody to demo this for me. Would you be willing to be a demo model? Hey, bring your friend. Do these mini parties and all of that, and then utilize credits to when they order, like, hey, if you order tonight, I'm going to give you this much in credits on that order. So also we were talking about this, if you're having a team event, a local whatever, you want to get product there, right? You want to have a sample table, you want to do things like that. Utilize the people in your team that live in your vicinity and send them credits, have them place the orders of the things that you need at these events, so that boost volume all the way up. It's not just you ordering it and you getting the volume. So if you have people local, and you can say, hey, I'll Venmo you back for the shipping. And some of y'all live in tax states, if you're being taxed on your vitamins. But hey, I'll Venmo you back the shipping, the taxes, whatever. But I need to order $300 worth of stuff. Here's credits to cover it, and then I'll pick it up from you. That way, it's helping people within your team, and it's moving the volume to create volume. Does that make sense? I know Katie and I talked about yesterday. Does anybody have questions on that?
Something else came to my mind really quick that I wanted to add in. So 2 things I've been doing in my customer chat as well to kind of utilize credits. Every other week, I would say, so twice a month, I will randomly throw like an urgency credit post up and just say, hey, I have 3 spots for $100 off, first come, first serve. And people swoop those up right away, even if you don't have $100 off, and making sure that you're looking to see if they have a spouse account right away. Also, when I have a new customer sign, I have them create a spouse account right away. So that way at the end of the month, I can follow up with them and get them to place another order with those credits that they have from the company. And then if I want to sweeten the deal, I can. But even though they may not be ready, they're going to be like, oh, this is going to get me halfway thriving for free. It's going to get me my credit rebate. And I have, $25 off of this order. Heck yes. So that was one thing. What was the other thing? And then the other thing I wanted to do, or I am doing this month, is I've been really bad about talking about Xterra. So I ordered a bunch of the little Xterra sample packs, and in my customer chat, I did a $25 credit offer if I sent them 1 or 2 day samples of Xterra, and they would do before and afters and throw it up on their page. They were going to get $25 in credits into their account if they threw up a post for me showing me the before and after transformation of Xterra.
Okay, I'm writing that down. Xterra to current customers, credits if they post before and after photos. Okay. Sue, your question was, who am I doing that to? Are you meaning who am I having order the product for the boost? Is that what you're asking? You can unmute.
Yeah, because I heard you say that you, as like and I missed the beginning part, so that's why I asked, but I think
Okay.
was it spouse account, having them order. You said something about like 200 in credits, and then you Venmo them the shipping, and they live locally, and then you pick up your box or something. Like, I was just wondering who you're out with.
Okay, so and this is probably the part that you missed. You said you missed the first part. Having local events. So like if you're having a local or a team get together or a mastermind or whatever, or a customer local or anything like that, or a mix and what is it? Mix and mingle, meet and greet, whatever. If you're planning those, which everybody should be, if you're hosting or planning any of those, and weather's getting good, so you can do it in parks and whatever, it doesn't have to be at your home. But having those, so if you're doing that, whoever in your team is local to you, that most likely is going to be hosting this with you or at this with you. Hey, I want to help you get volume this month. I'm going to send you this. Here's the list of what I need you to order. And then that is specifically for that event.
Yeah, like if I have Paula, if Paula was pushing for 12K, I could say, here, Paula, here's these credits, place this order, bring it to the cookout. Which I do want to throw out there, shameless plug, if you're near me, you're more than welcome to come. For anybody that's in like the Western New York area, we also have people coming from PA.
Tell them the
Michigan.
date.
Oh, June 28th. You can message me, or if you have like team that's in the area, we have girls coming in from PA, driving in from Michigan. We're gonna make arrangements. Like if there has to be sleeping arrangements, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. And if anybody can get there, they're more than welcome.
I'm looking at being involved in this as well and making this a weekend event. So we're going to figure that out. Okay. I want to touch on something that Siobhan said about spouse accounts. Okay. So one thing, and this is something I never utilized before, and then now they've made it even easier. And so we really try to do it all the time is, so customer A, Susie, she's created an account. She's not sure, yada, yada, whatever. Hey, I'm going to send you this many credits. We're going to create a spouse account. Spouse account places the order. Well, then all you got to do is get one more person. You're thriving for free. But helping them also in the future transfer their earned credits to the spouse account to continue that. Now, as they get more people, they don't have to order under the spouse account anymore if they have their two, right? They can order under their own, and then it's one of your referrals and whatever. But helping them on the transfer. Somebody asked recalling credits. Okay, I have not seen any issues since they did stop the recall for a little bit. They were working on some stuff on the credits website portion. I've been recalling them a lot the last several days. I'm like, if you tell me you're going to order and you don't order and I told you they expire, I'm taking them back. So if there's an issue on a specific account not able to recall, go message support from that account and have them look into it for you. Support is a great tool. Sometimes you have to be patient. Sometimes you have to re-explain yourself. They are human. So just kind of reach out on that. Yes. Okay, Rebecca, I want to touch on that. She said, I need to try another in-person event. The first one, not a single person showed up. All right, let's talk about events. Let's talk about in-person people. Have you ever had a barbecue or something and you thought 20 people were coming and only 5 showed up? Like, this is common. It's not just a business thing. It's not just a Thrive thing. Your first event, maybe nobody showed up. But if you keep inviting and you keep reaching out and you keep hosting and you keep sharing and you keep inviting, you're going to have, each one is going to be more than the last one. I will say too, it's not a lot of work, but you do have to put work into it on the backside. You can't just make a Facebook event and everybody's going to show up. you have to personally invite. You have to remind people. You have to ask them if they're available to come. You have to ask them to bring a friend. You put out fun prizes for it and things like that. Facebook invites, one, they're easily forgettable, but two, whatever Facebook has done in the last few years, I get invited to things that I don't know I'm invited to because I never see them. So unless somebody reaches out personally and says, "Hey, I just sent you an invite on Facebook. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's blah blah date. I would love for you to come. Are you available?" Super short, sweet, simple. That's my recommendations on that.
Hey,
Siobhan?
yeah, so some girls on my team the last couple of summers have too just planned a date, packed up a bunch of stuff, a couple of snacks and a pitcher to make like Activate or some of our Bev mixes, and went and set up a table at a park and just literally set up a table at a park, talked to moms who were there with their kiddos or there for a birthday party, grabbed them free samples, got their free account. I made them do scary things and go and talk and have a belly to belly with people at the park. Like, just go set up at a park, like on a nice day. That's where moms go to get the hell out of the house with their kids, and kids are running wild and they're like, oh my God, yes, I need this. Those are the people you want to be targeting too. So worst case, go set up at a park, throw an email or whatever. If you're in a mom's group, I'm sure nine times out of 10, all of us are in mom groups. Throw a message in the mom group. I'm setting up a stand, free samples. I've got what you all need. I'll be here at this date. Come meet me, come say hi, no pressure. And put it in the mom's group. And then just go set up at a park, bring your kids and talk to people uncomfortably.
Yes. I love she said I encourage my team to do scary things. And then I'm gonna add to that on the down low side of it, because that is get out purposely, have an event, whatever, an event, non-event. If you are going to mom meet and greets, if you're having play dates, if you're out at the park or you're at the baseball field, you better have things in your purse. Like you better have beverage mix in your purse. Thirst, Revive, Cran Plus. Oh my God, if you're a woman and you're around other women, you better have Cran Plus in your purse. Like y'all, it's huge. And yes, chill. If you're stressful, extreme sports, all the things, yeah, have some chill in your purse. Have these things in your purse. Just offer a sample, just in conversation, as same as you would a stick of gum. If you better be mixing up a Pink Pro. Hey, did you want one? Tastes like pink lemonade. Or you're mixing up a Cherry Thirst. Oh, did you want one? I have lime or I have grape. Like, just offer it like you would a stick of gum, right? And they may say no. No, I'm good. Okay, cool. Doesn't mean no, I hate you. It just means that they don't want it right now.
You know what I did to my pastor? We were out to eat one time, and he pulled out a packet of the LMNT. And I swear to you, we have a personal relationship with him, so it's cool. I was like, brother, ew. And he was like, what? I said, I know you are not drinking that salt water in front of me right now. And he was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, you need to try this. And so the next Sunday I brought him a cherry, a lime, and a grape. And now he orders the lime thirst because he's like, these aren't salty at all. And they're like way better than the LMNT. And I'm like, I know. So don't be afraid to do that.
Well, and two, if you have them in your purse, you could literally immediately go, hey, can I do you a trade up? I'm going to offer you a trade up. Mix this one, taste it up, and tell me what you think. Like, do a trade up right then, and then throw that in the trash. Okay. Offer a trade up. Like, if people are mixing things, they're drinking Gatorades, whatever. Hey, can I offer you a trade up? Like, what's the worst? They're going to tell you no, or they're going to say sure. Like, what's the worst? Like, I have got some Moto Mom friends that last summer I had given them some thirst, and literally before the end of the day, she was hunting me down. She was like, how do we order these? We need more. Ashton's whole training team needs them. How do we get them? And now they order like 6 bags of thirst at a time. Hi, cab order. Like, so you just never know. You never know what one sample of one product is gonna do. All right. Anybody unmute? Anything else? We're just kind of short and sweet, but we wanted to touch on how to do those both. Okay, how do you calculate how much credits your customer would get from referring two people? Okay, perfect. Great question. It is the average of their 2 highest auto ship orders. So first thing is you want to make sure their customers are ordering on auto ship. And then you take those 2 orders, add them together, divide by 2. So if they're both just ordering regular 160 packs, it's going to be 160 because it's 160 plus 160 divided by 2. If they're each ordering $100, 100 plus 100 is 200 divided by 2 is 100. If one's ordering 300 and one's ordering 100, that's $400 divided by 2. They're getting $200. And again, make sure they're ordering on auto ship. I know some people are like, I didn't get my credits. Well, come to find out one of the customers didn't order on auto ship. So make sure you're checking that. You can see all your customers' referrals because they are your personal customers. All right. Any other questions? Oh, Katie, who is WWJDZ?
Kayla.
Kayla, will you unmute and tell us real quick about your Xterra party?
Kayla, come on. We heard you yelling at other people. Unmute and talk to us.
She might and might not because she's at work.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, she
Yeah,
can't.
okay. She said I can't. Okay. All right. That's okay. Kayla, we're gonna get you talking later about your Xterra party. We want to hear. Anybody else had Xterra parties and how did they go? Oh, she said I'll share. Wait, you can't or you can? I'm so confused. Maybe she
I
meant
think she
later.
said she'll share at a later date. Like you said, we'll get you on.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Later. Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Anybody else? Anything that's working for you that maybe I did have some people mention today in a chat that they never did third-party validation before, or they weren't taught about 3-ways before, or they did it differently and they're switching it up and they're actually utilizing it now and they're seeing such a difference because of it. So, anybody experiencing that? Anybody want to chat on that? I mean, it's that simple, but if you want to unmute and kind of share why that works or how you do it or how simple you can make it. Anybody? Okay. So anyway, utilizing third-party validation, y'all, it's as simple as connecting. Just connect. Hey, this is my friend Amber. I wanted you to hear her Thrive story. Plus, she can answer any of your questions and we can help you get the best deal. End of story, period. That's how simple it is. Anybody else? Any questions? Anything? Katie, Siobhan, any last minute, anything? Jesse? Jesse's head popped up like, what? You're muted. I do not know what that is.
I've been making these little poker chips. A really good friend of mine, she got into a motorcycle accident 2 weeks ago. And so she can't work because she was in ICU. So I'm making these little poker chips and it's very like time consuming. So I'm listening like right here and doing it at the same time. And it's
That's okay.
horrible.
Your head was just so cute because you were like, me?
I just heard my name and was like, yep, I'm here.
All right. Okay. So short, simple, sweet. Thank you all very much for jumping on. And if you need any personal help, please get with your uplines. Reach out to me if you can't get a hold of them. And let's get you hitting your goals. Bye, y'all.